the 23rd of July each year, significantly the day directly after the celebrated Feast of the Magdalene, the star Sirius is in conjunction. It meets or joins with our own sun. The ancients named this period of time from 20 days before the conjunction to 20 days after. The dog days, named after the dog star Sirius. These dog days, we accept, commence on the 3rd of July and finish on August the 11th. Now, if we count the 3rd of July as day 1, then the 20th day is actually the 22nd, the date associated with Magdalene. Now, we're looking at the our sundial again. There's two there, but the south dial and the east dial. The east dial bears the motto Perient et imputanta, which translates as they, the hours, are consumed and will be charged to our account. Now, the unusual thing about a sundial is that there's an oddity concerning its numerals. No hour lines are marked earlier than 6 AM. The numerals that we do see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, are interesting because number 10 is spaced further away. Now, if we add the 6, 8 and 9, we arrive at 23, leaving us 7. If 7 represents the 7th month and 23 the day, then we're left with the 23rd of July, the day of the Earth-Sirius conjunction. That leaves us the solitary standing 10, or if you like, the Roman numeral X, which is an abbreviation used to represent the word Christ. Now, why are there no hour lines marked earlier than 6 AM? I'm going to say that it's in Lincoln, I've seen in Lincoln, it's earlier than 6 AM that we see the sunrise during the dog days in conjunction with the star Sirius. It's not until like late September that the sun resumes rising after 6 AM. If we look at the east dial as a dog marker, we can translate the motto, they, the hours, are consumed and will be charged to our account. As in, the hours leading up to the conjunction, the 22nd day of the Magdalene, are consumed and will be charged to our account. The completeness of the merging of Sirius with our sun, that's the charging of the sun's account. Now, there's 64 illustrations at the Great East window, and you find the scene of our dog at the Last Supper exactly 5 down, 4 across. 5 times 4 equals 20. The exact number of days before and after the Earth-Sirius conjunction, the number of the dog days. This is a tree in commemoration of the heroic Jewish lady Anne Frank. It also happens to be in alignment with a Lincoln Da Vinci called marker tomb, perhaps drawing attention to the Jewish connection. Here we can see the pregnant Eleanor, shepherdess, staring over at the Lincoln Da Vinci marker tomb. This is the burial grounds of St Margaret, where once stood a church, which was demolished in 1781, the very year that Marie Denise passed away, and with her the secret of this location. The tomb marker we're looking at is number 28 out of 56 tombs that's in this burial ground at the moment. This is the scene from the marker tomb, and over in the distance you see Lincoln Castle, which clearly is the building that's featured on the church altar at Rennes-le-Chateau with the kneeling Magdalene. You can clearly see that the building on the far left is Lincoln Castle from this marker point. So we're to assume that what we see in the church altar presentation is here, and more than likely below our marker. If we take a close look at this marker tomb, it's a family named Rayner, which the word reine, as in Reina in French, means queen. So maybe we have found the queen of the chessboard. And yes, we see the name Mary and also Martha And of course, Mary's sister, biblically speaking, was Martha. We're at the judgment porch and looking at the statue of Mary and the infant Jesus, and above Mary and the infant Jesus is Jesus Christ also. I find it a bit strange that we're asked to believe that we have Jesus, the Father, above Mary and child, which obviously would be Jesus. It would make a lot more sense if we saw it as the child being the product of Jesus and Mary, Miss Mary of course being Mary Magdalene. And if we take a look at a specific sash on Jesus, his robe, it seems to be drawing attention to how it's tied. Is this the Masons telling us that it's tied the knot, which is a phrase that goes back to Roman days and of course means to be married. The great east window as viewed from outside the cathedral. There's 64 roundels there. It is a chessboard, and 4 along 5 up, as we will see from the inside. There's the scene of the Last Supper with a very mysterious dog on Christ's plate. Outside the cathedral, looking at the rose window. This was named after the navigational compass rose, measuring wind direction in ancient portlands. It's been said by Masons that if the window of this stained glass rose window was removed, and if one was to stand in a certain position within the cathedral at night, you could clearly see in all its beauty the constellations of the northern star clock revolving through the stone circles. It actually appears to be a star clock highlighting the northern constellations. The ceiling of the nave now, high above us you see the word Fricabon. Nobody knows why that should be up there or what it's alluding to. Most people think it's a name, but I shall reveal that it's actually pronounced Fricabon, and it's referring to the dog on the platter high up at the great east window, the starting point of our cathedral called